The sun is setting over Lake Michigan. But it will rise again tomorrow and provide enough power in 1 hour to power the entire planet for 1 year. I am going to show you how you can capture your part of the sunshine to power your home or business. It's not difficult with today's current technology, and it is surprisingly affordable. Now let's check in with Jeff Burns at Solar Power International in Las Vegas to learn more.
This is Jeff Burns coming from you live at SPI in Las Vegas. That is my company's booth behind us. I wanted to kind of introduce you here to what the largest solar show in the world looks like. You can see behind me here. One of the things I hope to do in my project is to introduce the importance of solar power, and particularly the importance of bringing some of that supply chain to the U.S. But I'm here this week in Las Vegas, where they're expecting about 40,000 people. And again, I work for a Japanese module manufacturer behind me that was VSUN. I'll give you further updates later. Thank you.
That was a fantastic report from Jeff Burns out in Las Vegas at SPI. And that was only day 1. Let's go back to Jeff for a final report from SPI.
One more time, last day, RE Plus in Las Vegas. Show is now closing. It's been an interesting 3 days. I'm excited to get home to show you the actual solar array on my house, some of the equipment. I'm obviously a true believer that everyone should have solar on their home or business, and that certainly we need to continue to work on bringing the supply chain back to the United States, so that all of these solar panels that you can see behind me, that's some of our panels back there, some of my colleagues, there's some of our panels over there. We're all looking forward to more domestic manufacturing of solar equipment. Next time I talk to you, we'll be back in Michigan. I will show you my system on my home. Jeff Burns out.
Now let's take a quick trip back to Jeff's house in northern Michigan to take a look at the solar power system he has on his home.
This is the photovoltaic, sometimes called PV system, solar system, whatever you prefer. On our house, there are 30 LG solar modules up there. They're all 320 watts. Combined, they create 9,600 watts of power. And that black looking big piece of glass, if you will, on our roof runs our entire home. You'll notice a hot tub here in front of me. It runs our hot tub, it runs our irrigation system, everything. So that is the power that we have on the house, our modules, and just a little bit of how this system works.
Now let's take a closer look
and
at
here's
the
some of the
actual
equipment that you have to mount on the side of your house or in your basement or in your garage. It's really up to you as the homeowner. But in particular, here we've got the meter, which is talking to the utility company. As you can see right now, I'm going to go in close. We are actually selling power to the utility company by way of the indicator. If you wait here just a second, it will show that it's blinking to the left. Okay, it's taking too long. This right here is a rapid shutdown. You can see the signage on it. If there was a problem with a fire or something, you'd open this, shut the system down. And then these are the same way. There are 2 strings of modules I can explain. It's broken up 15 and 15. There's 30 total. So this controls 15, this controls 15. Again, in the case of emergency, something like that, you would come here and literally pull these handles up, and that would kill all the power on the array. We are grid tied. We are not 100% off grid. And that means that we do connect to the grid on the road, but we produce all our own power here, and therefore we are selling excess power today to the utility company. Then we went an extra mile here just as a precaution. What you see there is a battery bank. That is approximately 2 days worth of battery backup. These batteries were manufactured in Missouri. There's the top row represents about 24 hours of backup. The bottom row represents about 24 hours of backup. And to see what my to see really real time what I'm doing, I'll come up to this monitor here. You can see it shows me the batteries right now are 99% charged. We're making about 8.5, 8.4 kilowatts worth of power, and we're selling most of that back, 7.2 kilowatts, to the utility now. We're not using much power this afternoon. These two boxes here, again, there are 30 panels, so we divided 15 and 15. These are charge controllers. So what they do is they are monitoring the power coming off the roof as well, and as it comes out of the inverter, which is right next door here, these boxes talk to the battery bank, and they know how full the batteries are. A charge controller is important so you don't overcharge your batteries. So these two guys here are constantly talking between the solar and the batteries, and they make sure the batteries are topped off at about 99 to 100% always. So that is kind of the equipment that's required. Again, you could put this in a garage, you could put it, usually batteries and stuff like that are, you know, in a house, but yeah, that's the system.
Jeff, that was a great overview of your home's solar power system. But what about your power bill? How much is it per month with solar? Wow! If I see that correctly, you only pay $12.95 per month for your connection charge to the grid. Well, you got me sold. Where do I sign?